Lay down. Lay down.
Got a mess in here. A while back, my sister's mother-in-law sent me a bunch of these hides that were her mother-in-law's. Very, very pretty. I'm experimenting with making some bracelets with leather instead of chain, because I really like leather and metal together. The only thing is this is fairly thin. So I was gonna experiment today with gluing a couple of the hides together and see if that thickness works out. Just need to decide which color. These are all the stones that I'm gonna be working with. This brown, medium brown, is my favorite, but I feel like this dark will really, really make the turquoise pop, especially the ones that have the dark accents. So let's try this one. Here we are. This will be great. A lot more sturdy. Cool. 5 more. I need a longer one of these L's, but James may have accidentally taken it. He's always accidentally taking tools. Mostly just pencils and tape measures, to be fair. Originally, I made these small guys for these leather bracelets, but they're too small. So I made a bigger one, but he's too big. So I just made a bunch of medium-sized ones, and now I gotta solder them together. There are some huge bucks up there. See him right here, and there's another group up here. Can't hardly see them, but holy moly, they're big. I stuck these little jump rings into the tumbler and went and had a snack. The tumbler is a really easy way to make things shiny. But this tumbler is not the best tumbler for jewelry. If I have a piece that has a serrated bezel like this, like all zigzag, this just eats it alive. I had one jewelry launch where I didn't know that it was going to do that, and I ended up fixing most of the rings. It gave them kind of a rustic look, so I haven't used it for any serrated bezels since. This has only been in for an hour. You can see it's still a little bit fire scaled because I didn't pickle it, so I'll have to polish that a little bit, but I just want to get them out. These bracelets have taken me longer than almost any other piece I've ever made. Where are you? What I've thought about doing with this tumbler, since it's a little aggressive for jewelry, is getting the correct shot for rock tumbling. I kind of got to look into it because it seems complex to figure out the correct shot, the correct liquids and stuff that you need, so I haven't done it yet. And one more thing I forgot is a tumbler also makes metals harder. So if you have a soft bracelet, like a soft cuff or a soft earring or something that you want to harden, there's a lot of ways to harden. A tumbler is just a really easy way to do it. It's slamming that metal a bunch of times, which does something to the metal that makes it hard. So does hitting metal on another hard surface like this. You can take earring posts and twist them. It's called work hardening. And the way to make metal softer, in case you were curious, is you burn it, you heat it, anneal it. That's what annealing is. Just one. Here. Here. The tips through both, then just through one like a belt. You have a little bit of a tail left. You can cut it to your own length and just tuck this underneath the others, or even back through for extra safety. Okay. Ah, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I kind of like that, actually. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to make these. Okay, that's it for tonight. Excuse me. Bacon for breakfast and bacon for dinner. Oh my goodness. It's in the freezer. What do you use?
The secret to bacon mac and cheese to make it delicious is to pour the bacon grease back into the mac and cheese after you put the cheese in it.
All of it?
Mm-hmm. Makes it so good. And then you can feel your blood move after you eat it.
You do always make food taste really good. I just don't like to know how you did it.
Well, fat's good for you, especially when it's mixed with carbs.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm inside and it's very nice in here. The passive solar design has been working phenomenal. As you can see here, we got our south-facing windows, and even in the dead of winter, it's been staying super nice in here. A few weeks ago, we were out of town for a couple days, and we came back, and the house had stayed in the low 60s. It was nice in here when we got back, and it had been super overcast and in the single digits Fahrenheit for the whole time we'd been gone. So it's amazing. That being said, we have been burning a fair bit of firewood in the last maybe couple months, just over a month, pushing 2. We've gone through just under a half quart of wood, and we're most of the way through that. So maybe we're burning a half cord every month, month and a half. I don't know. We could burn less, but it's just nice. We've been spending so much time at home. We haven't been going to town or away much just because it's nice to be here. And spending so much time at home, it's nice to have the fire going. Plus the dogs love it. Camp and Pilot have both found that they can sleep under the stove until it gets too hot, and they really enjoy it. All that said, we're gonna process a little bit more firewood right now. The verdict on the chainsaw is it's still amazing. And the Fisker's splitting axe is awesome too. That's all for my updates. Ideally, this stump will be cut off a little lower. This could be a little bit lower for this height of logs because your most power is generated down lower. But I really don't feel like cutting it off right now. My ribs are killing me. I crashed snowboarding the other day and my ribs got my elbow buried into my ribs and it hurts. This window looks a lot closer to this than it is. It's like at no risk of being broken unless I like threw the axe, which is not something I'm gonna do. What other concerns were there? Damn it. Wow, having it lower does make a big difference. You were right, YouTube. I gotta stop. My ribs are killing me. Oh, it sucks, but it's getting better. Been having to run the generator here and there the last few weeks because it's been overcast so much, and we really don't have that much solar going on just yet. We just talked to a company and it looks like we're gonna be working with someone for solar here soon, so then we'll have plenty of power, and we're kind of scheming on adapting all of our systems to a more abundant solar kit. For now, it's still pretty small, so between our fridge and water boiler and computers and everything, we run through power, I don't know, fairly quickly. And I just don't like it getting too low because I don't want the fridge to shut off. So yeah, here and there, I start up our little Honda generator and charge it up, and I'm gonna do that right now. Quick public service announcement. Buy these fuel cans because you just pull on it and it opens, and then you can put your own funnel on things rather than dealing with all this EPA genius machinery, if you will. I don't know, it's just bloated and you get gas all over your hands and it's stupid. Don't get these stupid plastic cans, they suck, with these dumb nozzles that are like safety proof somehow by making you get gasoline all over your hands. Get these guys instead, they're infinitely better. That being said, I'm gonna use this because this guy's empty right now. Another little piece of advice, if you're using small motors especially, if you can find a gas station near you that has ethanol-free gas, that won't eat away at your fuel lines and everything within your system or your motor, and it won't gunk it up as much as the stuff with ethanol in it. So yeah, if you can like fill up your peripheral gas tanks with ethanol-free gas, your little motors and like chainsaws and generators and stuff like that will thank you. These torches are amazing. We should have had one in the Scamp. Lighting fires in there was so difficult. And now this is the most trivial thing ever. Look at that. You don't even have to think about it. In the Scamp we had to be good at building fires, and now we don't. It's wonderful. What do you think, Ian? You want to get in your chair? Hop up in your chair. Come on. Hi, Violet. Hi, sweet girl. Wow. Yeah. Good puppies. Yeah, that's nice.
This Audible. This is my blanket, currently. Does it look any bigger? Well, it is. It's going very, very slow. We have been actively working on every chapter of the audiobook of Barron's book, Normal to Nomad. I think we're gonna release one chapter a week, right? It's hard to know.
Depends on how it all shakes out.
Yeah, it's hard to know how much we'll want to saturate YouTube with the audiobook, the video version of the audiobook. But so far, I think that you're gonna really like it. We dive into each chapter after we read the whole chapter and talk about it in detail, explaining kind of some background of some stories and stuff that we could not want to talk about while we were living in the Scamp. This is the solar chapter. This one's gonna be a really hard one to read. What is she doing?
She's wrestling with a rock.
But in the meantime, while you wait for the audiobook, if you want to and haven't already picked up a copy of Normal to Nomad, do so. I think it'll be really fun to read along with us. And it's available digitally worldwide at normaltonomad.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Oh no, sorry, your ribs. Oh my God.